Hello, this is Andrew Berman from NMP. We are here at the beautiful Mohegan Sun at the New England Mortgage Expo. It's so great to be back, and it's so great to have my good friend Alex Kutsishin with Sales Boomerang. I got it.
He got
the Chief ROI Booster.
Yes.
And co-founder and CEO too, right?
Yes, yeah, that too. Throw in all those little titles.
Yeah. Basically, so Alex goes around the country sharing his great energy and his mission to
no borrower left behind.
Dun dun dun.
Where's my cape?
Yes. So listen, Alex, we started to talk a little bit about before. You're probably familiar with Sales Boomerang, and if you're not, actually, you're going to be after this because so we know actually we're going to be facing a margin compression, cliff, as I call it. I don't think it's here today. We just actually had a very profitable quarter for our first quarter, but it's going to happen as we see $1 billion lost in business, which is all going to be refinanced.
More of a trillion.
Trillion. And Alex thinks actually that there's opportunities in refis. We're going to talk about that after.
Yes.
But I think he's freaking crazy, but we'll go into that. But
Looney bin.
So the margin compression is going to happen as we see because we have more loan officer count in the business.
Yes.
And $1 trillion loss in production. How are you helping lenders fight margin compression?
So for us, it's always, when you look at compression and margin compressions, it's all about profitability, right?
Yeah.
It means you're getting skinnier, you're making less money on each loan. So the idea is, how can you make more money per loan? And with Sales Boomerang, with the ability of letting lenders know who in their database is ready for a loan, which loan they're ready for, you have a much higher chance than random leads or random opportunities. When your own database produces this for you, you fight that compression by getting profitable deals. We have clients that have $22 cost of acquisition, $22. Wow. If the average is around $1,000, imagine they're putting over $900 back in their pocket. You want to fight margin compression? Do profitable deals. You do profitable deals by not spinning wheels and wasting time. Number one. Number two, with Sales Boomerang, you just stretch your marketing dollar out further. If you're buying a lead and that lead doesn't convert right at that moment, you shouldn't have to go buy that lead again, which so many people do, right? They go buy that lead again, but you shouldn't have to. With Sales Boomerang, instead of having to buy that lead again, because that maybe lead went cold or they weren't ready to go yet, we will tell you when they're ready, when they're hot, when they're going to the market. So you spent whatever you spent to buy that lead, you just shouldn't have to do it again. Boom, save that money there, get that customer to come back to you at the right time. Now, one more thing, referrals. When you have a system that tells you about your database and who's qualified for a loan and what loan they're qualified for, you are going to start being able to give more referrals to referral partners because of that. Opportunities popped up. Let's say there's a purchase.
Yeah.
Say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Realtor, I got a purchase here. Let me refer this to you. Oh, you're referring business to me? I actually have a couple for you, right? Fast way, make more profitable deals. Don't have to pay for that lead because you referred somebody. They're going to refer somebody back to you. So don't spend so much money on getting the deal. Stretch that marketing dollar further so that you don't have to buy the lead 2, 3, 4, 5 times before you close it. Buy it once and we'll tell you when it's ready again if they weren't ready then. And grow your referral base. You want to fight margin compressions? You get something that's telling you all of these insights on your customers and future customers.
Listen, if I'm owning a mortgage company, I'm going to use that. I'm going to tell my loan officers to use that as one of our selling propositions to real estate agents.
Absolutely.
So say, listen, real estate agent, I'm going to put actually your potential buyer into our program to make sure whenever there's hints that we're actually going to be the first one actually to know about it, and we will call you, let you know.
That's exactly right. And look, when a realtor partners with a lender that uses Sales Boomerang, typically that realtor will double their volume from the previous year. Okay? I'm telling you right now. Let's repeat that again. When a realtor partners with a lender that uses Sales Boomerang and they start working with them directly, they're saying, hey, we're going to work together on our accounts together. All of my clients I'm going to send to you, and all of the insights that Sales Boomerang sends to you, you give back to me because they're my customers, right?
Yeah.
And all the purchase. So out of every notification we send, and we are sending, I don't know, 200,000 notifications a month, 300,000 notifications a month. Between 30 and 40% of those are purchase. It's going up now because we're in a purchase environment, but it kind of stagnated a little bit because there's not enough properties on the market, but
yeah.
so let's just call it, just keep it simple. Let's call it 40%. 40% of every opportunity that's delivered. So if your lender, hey agents, if your lender shares your database with you, you guys working together on all your business, you have, let's say, 100, just keep it simple, 100 opportunities that pop up between you two, 40 of them are going to be purchased. You did 10 houses last year, you're going to have 40 more opportunities from your own customer base to do that. All day, every day, that is what happens. And so when realtors partner with a lender that uses Sales Boomerang, because realtors don't have access to this, and they don't have the permissible purpose to all the credit data that's involved in this, they need a lender to go, hey, Alex, the agent, look, that customer we shared 2.5 years ago, he's back in the market and he's actually looking to buy something. I want to refer this back to you. Happens all the time.
Real estate agents have no way of doing this.
Nope.
I mean, there's no way. They're not actually asking the personal data that would give them access to this.
Correct.
So that's why actually the mortgage person is controlling this transaction, and instead of actually begging the real estate agent for a business, the real estate agent is going to be begging actually to give them
not even
business.
begging. This is what we want to change in the industry. We want to change the begging concept altogether. We want this to be a mutual relationship.
Work together.
We're doing this together. It's no more put a referral here and maybe I'll send you a referral one day. It's back and forth, back and forth. It's in one. And look, we've seen this a lot. There's realtors, real estate companies, Keller, open up Keller Mortgage, right? They realize that there should not be separation between lending and real estate, right? It should be one experience. So Keller Williams opens up a mortgage company because now it is an assembly line that's connected and communicating together. Not everyone in lending can open up a real estate company, and everybody in real estate can open up a lending institution. So we are that bridge in between. You can work together without having to spend money building a real estate company if you're a lender, or building a lending company if you're a realtor. This is the bridge, this is the glue. It communicates automatically, and now there's no separation. Hey, I'm your realtor, this is the lender, we're gonna work together. I'm your lender, this is my realtor, we're gonna work together. And all of those things work in unison. That is the beauty.
It's not a give and take relationship. It's a partnership mentality. Which is, I mean, listen, this is what you guys are all about. I mean, that's why you have like you're partnering with every company out there. I mean, I see you guys doing webinars. I see like every vendor I talk to, I say you guys work with Sales Boomerang because there's something that seems, and they're always actually doing business with you guys.
It's all about integration.
Working,
and that should be, the integration can work with people, not just technologies. A lender, an LO can integrate with an agent, right? And they just work together. It's the one, they fly the same flag, right? It's very important. It's where the industry is heading anyway. We're seeing with Keller, we're seeing lenders opening up real estate companies. They understand it should be one process. So,
yeah, 100%. So, all right, so the
loony concept of refis, right?
Yes. So we're losing $1 trillion in refis from this year to next year. Alex says it's not the end of the refi opportunities.
Not even close. Listen,
talk to us about this.
$21 trillion in equity. How can the refi boom be over? $21 trillion. And so you literally have people that bought a home in January that the market has raised so much that they have enough equity to refi, cash out, and build themselves a pool, finish their basements, invest their money somewhere else. Within 6 months, they have an investment vehicle, because homes, they are investment vehicles, but they become that over time, right? Here's the situation that we're in, that within 6 months of buying this house, it's become an investment vehicle. I have enough equity, I can consolidate debt, I can take out a HELOC, right? So, refis are far from gone. We see all of these, we have over 7 million records, over 130 lenders using our system. We see the activity, and we saw that there was purchase really started to pick up, and now it's actually starting to level off because there's just not enough properties on the market. And so refis are far from gone. They're feeding lenders all over the country. It's going to continue. Is it going to be as big of a boom as last year? Well, no, because people took great deals, right? And not everyone wants to take cash out, but there are so many people that do. So many people that do. $21 trillion in equity. Lenders know how to get to that equity, and lenders know how to advise people on what to do with that equity. That's the best part about this industry.
So I mean, give me an example of triggers that you could set up, actually, using actually Sales Boomerang, so you can.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah, please.
So, Andrew, we've talked about this, but you haven't seen this in action. So literally a trigger you can set up is a prescriptive scenario that says, tell me when my borrower is qualified for a cash out with me. Using my rates, using all the credit qualifying criteria that me, the lender, put in place, we can literally tell you, hey, today 73 people are qualified for a cash out. Tomorrow 48. Tomorrow 112.
Is it getting rates live?
Live rates in real time using their rates.
That's so
Integrations with companies like Optimal Blue and Nomis.
That's great.
And other pricing engines that automatically get the prices right there on the spot. And we go, hey, Andrew, here are the people that are qualified for this loan right now. So how do you take advantage of the cash outs? You get told. We tell you the insights. And that's it, nice and simple. That's one, right? We can also tell you about just equity, where their equity is. We can also tell you just about where their credit is in general, standalone.
Yeah.
But if you want to just nail it and get a loan scenario on your database, you get the prescriptive scenario and you say, hey, tell me when my customer's qualified for this loan or this loan or this loan, and that's it.
It's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Refi boom is not over.
There you go.
You heard it right here. At least if
we
you're
have a
sales
believer.
Boomerang
Yeah.
company.
That's it. If you're a sales Boomerang client, it's not over.
Yeah, fantastic. Alex, always
Andrew,
great to hang out with you,
so
man.
good to see you, man. So good to see
you too.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. And I'm Andrew Berman, NMB.